All right, apparently I'm live already. Hello. I'll wait for some more people to come. I'll do this way. Hello, whoever that is. Could be showing me, but I don't think so. Yeah, it's Shuri. Don't worry. You've got to say hello first, but otherwise I'm not talking. I'm on Kohrong Island in case anyone's on it. Welcome to live chat. Remember to what? Guard your privacy and abide by our community standards. Yeah, you fuckers. Get me in trouble. Don't tell me who's there. I can't say hello. Hello. You say hello, I'll say hello back. Promise. Holy crap, 12 people. No one's saying hello to me yet. Say hello. I'm pretty sure I put chat on. I wouldn't have put chat off. Terrible view, huh? You know, there's no music here until I said, but that's too bad. It was it, Graham. Hello. Hi, where are you at the moment? Kohrong, mate. Cambodia. How you going? I haven't done a live for a while. You can tell. I'm out of practice. I didn't advertise it for starters. I've got to keep checking this microphone. It switches off. It's a nuisance. It is nice, mate. It is raining, but you can't tell from it, but it's raining. Wasn't until about an hour ago it just started. Cheers. In case you're wondering, I'm waiting for Graz to come up. He's staying downstairs from here. I walked past, he said, I'll see you soon. So I don't know where he is. But that's me, funny little English buddy. He's been having a wild time. I tell you what, if I haven't said this before, I spent a lot of fucking money this trip. A lot more than I fucking did February. Only May. A few months ago, I was here and things weren't as dear. Some reason, well, we all know the reason. The petrol crisis would have hit here hard. They got to pay for everything to come over here. So. I am living in Siam Reap still, my friend, yes. Grazza and I decided to jump on a couple of buses. We spent a couple of nights in Phnom Penh, a couple of nights in Kampot. We spent tonight will be the third night here in kohrong. Head back tomorrow. We're going back to Phnom Penh, a couple of days there, and then back to Siam Reap. I think it's Thursday we get back. So what's today? Sunday. There you go. It is a bit later than I normally go live as well, so I'm not expecting a whole heap of people. And it's just off the cuff. I was sitting there and I thought, well, if I got Wi-Fi, I'll do it. And now for 8 minutes, I think I've been having continuous recording. It's good to know. Didn't bring my glasses with me. That's okay. I can read a fair bit. But left field, found inspiration from your comment as somebody who has mental health problems my entire life, and what was soon to be off what cover and on DSP. I found doing exactly the same thing. 37 cheers. No worries, pal. No worries. Excellent. Sorry, I read all that out loud. Probably I read it through first and then give it a read, but I didn't bring my glasses, so I got to pick it up. Graham, it is a great trip, and it came about because Graz has been over in Vietnam, living over there for a while. He's come over here because he's doing a border run kind of thing with the visa. But he thought he might as well get a 6-month visa here and stay for 6 months. But he's kind of only really been Phnom Penh a little bit and mostly Siam Reap. And we were talking about over a beer one day. Cheers. Not so long ago. And he said, I wouldn't mind having a look at Kampot. Wouldn't mind having a look at kohrong. It seems like nice places. And I said, well, I'll take along. I'll go with you. Been here before plenty of times, as you know. This is my 5th time on the island. There's a lot of changes, a lot of stuff still happening here, so that's good. Graz didn't really like too much the Kotuk where we are. Not his thing. He was a bit too busy in the front street. There it is. It does get a bit crazy. Motorbikes going up and down there all the time. It's not very wide. But he thinks the other parts of the island that are a lot more expensive, of course, right? This is the bottom end. It's kind of what Shorey does, so I do the bottom end. But he's not a subscriber, and he wouldn't know. You know, I don't really know that much about me when it comes to that sort of thing. So he doesn't know if it's he wasn't a big fan of it. He liked the more expensive places. Who doesn't? But I mean, you know what I mean? Like, I really like just a bit. And he kind of like more of this the quieter resorty sort of things, I guess. You know, this is more sort of party central, maybe. I don't know. Even then, like kind of late last night. It wasn't that late last night, and we were kind of looking for places to go to. And there are places to go to. It's not drama. But when we went to 2 resorts on the other side of the island yesterday, and there's no one there. It was 12:30, whatever, and the bar was just opening on the beach. And there's 2 people come down there after we've been there probably an hour and said, is there something wrong? What's wrong with it? Where is everybody? You know, it's like no one there. And these are big resorts, running big swimming pools, big restaurants, beach bars, that sort of shit. Yeah. And you pay for it, but it was like $2 for a beer. That's unheard of in Cambodia. I drink 50 cents, 75 cents, $1 is my kind of, that's my sort of number. If I go over $1, it's starting to get a bit too fancy. So when it hit $2, then on the other side of the island, that's what you pay. You're at the beach, you want a beer, it'll cost you $2 for a we call it a draft beer. Like I said, we're not on the beach here. The beach is down there, but I mean, we got a pretty nice view from sitting up here. I like having up here. That's $1 there. It's that one there, the Angkor. It's $1.
I haven't been in Europe in a long time, but I saw in the news in the Spanish days, I saw that Turkey was like all over celebrating.
Good on you, mate. No worries. I knew it was after 12 somewhere. Yeah.
How do you say thank you?
So it is 5 o'clock here, which makes it about 8 o'clock in Brisbane, Sydney, Melbourne. Yeah. Rest of Australia, you know what to do after that. Yeah, Graz did say he was going to go and get his washing. He put some washing down in the laundry where I got my stuff done. So.
Oh yeah, we're gonna see some crazy shit. Anyways, have a good day, fellas.
Oh, the power's been going out. Happens a lot here. During the night, usually, the aircon will go off. I've stayed in the same place here before. This is my 3rd time staying here, maybe. 4th night. And I just like it because it's got this bar. This is on the roof. It's always open, well, 10 to 10 kind of thing. You can sit up here, $1 beers. You can get coffee, smoothies, all sorts of stuff up here as well. And they got a menu. There's a restaurant downstairs, 4 floors down. You can order off there and they'll bring it up to you. So that's pretty good. And this place I've gotten for as low as $12.50 for the night. Currently paying $19, including all the taxes and everything like that. So, yeah, that's gone up a bit. Everything here, that's all the menus. We've got the little sticker over each price tag, just higher prices. So, yeah, would have really killed me trying to live here, I think. Yeah, I would have struggled, I think. Hello, whoever that is. Sorry, I can't read your name. I haven't got my glasses on. Dillip. Dillip? Okay, Dillip. There you go, mate. Yes, 12 somewhere. Normally this time of day here, but it's really sunny. Right. It's just wet season. Wet season has come. Probably at the right time. But yeah, it's not early, it's not late, it's just around when it starts raining. We haven't seen rain for, I'm going to say November was the last time I saw rain. So what's that? 2, 4, 6, well, over 6 months, so still seen rain. And I live in tropical Cambodia. I keep going looking for my beer. It's hiding behind the camera. Well, behind the phone. Who else is there? Just say hi. G'day, Shori. I know there's 8 people watching. What are you doing? Hello. Yeah, well done. Ah, it's Kat. How you going, dog? Are you still in Australia? Or are you ready to come screaming over here? Must have had something worked out. You must be going somewhere soon. Now, just when I've learnt to say one more beer, please, in Cambodian, my bartender is not Cambodian. Can I have another beer, please? I think I'm talking about. Can I have another one, please? Thank you. Some beer my tit. That was working Cambodian, but I'm gonna send you back there. But what can you see? Thank you. I got a spare microphone for Grazza if he ever comes. We did start drinking early, but 11:45 a.m. Pretty early. It's not actually raining, but I think we've got a big one coming. It's a lot darker than it was. Can't believe the internet's still going, actually. I got free Wi-Fi, and that's what I'm using. My cell service card, smart, it just doesn't work here. Hey, happy birthday to any mums out there. I tried ringing my mum a few times now, and she's not answering. There could be an issue with her phone, though, I've been told. So. Or she was at the pokies all day. That sounds more like it to me. By the way, I'm not dancing for my supper. Lurkers. So what I was going to ask Grazza live on YouTube was, if I had to ask you just one question, that's all I got, but it's my channel, I can do whatever I like. If I just had one question to ask him, I would say, so you had to retire tomorrow to one of these three places that we've no. Neither of us like Phnom Penh, so we've already cut that one out. It's just too big a city. Right? There's no point in living there. I wouldn't live in Bangkok. I wouldn't live in Melbourne. It's just too big. They're just too big. So yeah, no Bangkok, no what's the Filipino one? Manila. No Manila. Yes, I'm not going to do that. But I said, okay, so you've had Siam Reap for a while, and that's the disadvantage. He has been there a while, so he's already got comfortable there. Or would you choose Kampot? Because a lot of people choose Kampot to retire to. I've done videos, and there's other people who do videos there, and they'll tell you the same thing. The retirees seem to love Kampot. So yeah. Are you going? Sorry to interrupt. Are you going to Hua Hin very soon, Kaz? Yeah. So yeah, if we kept talking about it, and then we're on Kohrong, and this is my first place. This is one of my first places I thought I'd retire to. Well, this would be good, but it has just gotten too expensive for what you get. It's he's not happy with the service he gets provided here, like at restaurants and stuff. And it's like it didn't bother me because I'm going. I know where I am. Like this is an island in Cambodia. Like I didn't expect any great things, And yeah, it really bothered him, man. And he would have told you that 2 years later. He just absolutely hates. There's nothing wrong with the kid. He just doesn't know anything. He's born here, raised here, went to school here. Wouldn't know much English if it fell over him, right? And he's just relying on the pictures on the menu to get him by. And I've dealt with him before. He doesn't know anything and doesn't speak much English. So whenever you have to have a conversation with him about changing things on the menu, then you run into trouble. And then you have to get the other guy over, who's normally busy doing the other things, that speaks quite a bit of English. He's pretty good. And he wasn't happy with it. Like I said, I'm too used to it, so it doesn't bother me at all. I walk in, I go pork rice, and then they go, one, I say, one. I sit down, and my pork, rice, egg, Cambodian breakfast comes to me. Now that's when there's the inflation that's happened here. That was $2. That's been $2 ever since I've been here. All right, 8,000 real. It's gone up to 12,000 real. It's now $3 for the Cambodian breakfast from that place. It's been doing for ages. So it's weird, hey? Yeah, it's really weird. It won't go back down now. The petrol prices have gone back down. So that's how those little things work, I suppose. Eh? The whole island's like that. The whole island's just gone a bit more expensive. Still cheap. Still cheap. I always say if you get a meal under $5, anyway, you're doing okay. That's not bad, you know. So somebody's Vietnam Viking says hi. G'day, mate. How you going? Hey, Kaz. Mother's Day. Yes, I've already mentioned it before you came on. And yes, you're going to Wahin or not? What's going on? That is the beauty of the portability. Hey, you don't have to go. Because they tell you that straight up. You don't have to go. But it's in your bag now. You can go to the airport. I think you got to send them a message when you're leaving. I did. It was on the website somewhere. Didn't have to actually speak to anyone. Good to know. Let me tell you a beer story. This is Anchor. You can see it there or not? It's made in Singapore. It's not made here. But it's probably one of the most popular draft beers, and maybe even Cambodia Red, I think, definitely beats it in cans. But yeah, the Anchor brand's pretty popular here, considering it's not made here. Yeah. Could be made here under license. Not 100% sure on that one. My beer facts are getting less, aren't they? Pardon me. I hope, you're hearing all that, aren't you? I'm trying to burp quietly. I can't. Had a chicken burger for lunch. It's very garlicky. That's all right. Yeah, chicken burger for lunch on a tropical island in Cambodia. It doesn't sound very adventurous, does it? But honestly, you can only eat so much Cambodian food. I had Cambodian for breakfast. I had a Western style lunch. We'll probably eat Cambodian tonight, I think. Got my eye on a chicken lak lak. What was I saying before I burped immature? Doesn't matter. Can't have been so important. Beer. So Cambodia Red. I haven't got one here to show you. That's probably the most popular. And most popular because of the ring pull game they've been playing here for years now, where you win a free can at minimum kind of thing, you know, up to win a house, cars, motorbikes, a couple of $1,000 here and there. I think it was a $30,000 one, whatever. And it costs you a beer to find out that you won $30,000 in a ring pull. Friend of mine, she won the motorbike, not the motorbike, because they had 500, I think, or 1,000 motorbikes to give away. She got one. Yep, actually. Yeah. So yeah, it's but they just decided as of the 1st of October they're going to play more. Government thing. So no, they do it anymore. Now, apparently that's happened before, and I got a clip from when I got here that they said they were pulling them, and they never did. So they've made an effort to put it at a date now, so maybe they'll take the full on and no more. We used them last night. And the night before? No, just last night, I think. Yeah, last night at the supermarket, supermarket, little like a 7-Eleven size shop there. They got tables and chairs inside in the air conditioning, and you can use your ring pulls to buy a beer. So at one stage, and it depends on what you want on the beer can, whether it says 1 free can or $1 or 2 free cans. They're the most popular ones that you get, and you collect them. But they were handing 3 of those over, and 2,000 real. That's 3,000. 2,000 real for 3 of them. Hey. So we've got it down to, it was about 20 cents Australian. 12 12.5 cents American, 20 cents for a can of beer. The good ones too, the Cambodian. Yeah. So it's pretty hard to leave there. We drank them dry of reds and went, okay, better go. Only three of us. And we collected a lot more wrinkles as well along the way. They'll pay in pretty well. But see, it is gambling because the more you drink, the more you find. The more you find, the more you drink. A bit of a catch. I can see their issue. I can see their issue, but. All right, what have I missed here? Oh, I thought internet was really slow there. Could you give a rough estimate of cost per day, including the travel costs? 5:25 a.m. here in the central US. G'day, mate. How are you? Wow, I never get anyone other than Australians watching me, dude. Yes, you're right. It normally is really rough, and I'm just using like I said, free Wi-Fi from the bar, and every floor here's got a router on it, whatever. I don't know. Here yesterday afternoon, couldn't get anything. Couldn't get it. Couldn't text message. Couldn't use Facebook. There you go. And then there you go. Today I go. I never know. If I sit up here long enough, I might get a little. But if I disappear, I'm sorry. That's what just happens. So my actual first live, which was only I don't know 6 months ago maybe, I did from here. It was the first time I'd ever been live on YouTube, and it didn't offend me. Well, a few people did, so I blocked them. Learned how to block people. Just remember that. Yes, I know I look like I've had a few drinks today, and I have. How's that? Yeah, we started about 11:30 today, and it's now 5:30. So there you go. But I have had a nap. I did have a nap. I have eaten. And like I said, we'll probably eat a bit more later on. Kind of limit on choices there too. I'm a bit used to Siam Reap's wide range of food places now. I didn't realise how much I liked it until I come down to Camp Pot and go, okay, that's not bad. I spent 6 months eating there. It's all right. But I did run out eventually. You run out of places to go. So here's even worse. And he didn't like White Rose, and that's one of the main restaurants in town. He didn't like the attitude. He didn't like anything. Fair enough, I suppose. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Probably. I think you're just expecting too much. That's all. I don't know. Look, you won't be able to see it in the distance, I don't think. I can give it a try. Look, you see between that rooftop and that island there. Okay, so I really want to go around a bit further even. So yeah, you can't see it. So the other side of that big house there is Sihanoukville and all its ports, port ships, ports and stuff. So that's just the mainland there. It's not that far. And I didn't finish answering your question either. Sorry, Tom. Mate, I pay $6 a month for my phone, data only, and then 60 gigs. 60 gigs I get a month, mate. Like I said, works okay in Phnom Penh. But as soon as I got up to Siam Reap, it played up. At Camp Pot, it wasn't bad, but I've always thought I could do better. As long as I got got free Wi-Fi that was better than mine, I was always pretty happy. So if I turned around now, I'd get lots of trouble with my look. So does that answer your question, Tom? $6 US. It's always US we talk here. And that's all I paid a month just to have a phone number. There you go. People can still ring me. I just don't make phone calls or text messaging. It's just data only. So in today's world, I'm only talking to people on WhatsApp or Messenger. As long as that's working at some stage, getting the message through. Doesn't have to be urgently. My lifestyle's not like that. I don't need an urgent contact or anything. Probably need a bit more stable. Honestly, I haven't seen this clock stop, so we had continuous chat for the last, well, how long? Half an hour. Okay, there you go. Last half an hour. It's been fairly steady free Wi-Fi. Cheers. Hey, look, I got like 16 viewers. That's what I normally get. There you go. Maybe a bit more. I think I got up to 30. I got a bit over 30 once, 31 or 32 or something. So let me know if this microphone stops working. If you stop hearing me burping, my apologies for that. I did not mean it. It wasn't meant to be funny. Catch September. Well done. 6 months. The Cambodia trip. Come and say hello, sweetie. Buy me a beer. They're really expensive. You want to see the dancing, Tom? You want to see me dancing, or do you want to see someone else? Because I'm not going to dance. I'll do a bit of a groove for you, but I'm not going to be a monkey on stick. There's a dude in Cambodia that likes to dance. He's really, everyone keeps saying he's really old, and then they say he's 60. I'm going, I'm 60. Don't call me that. But he's really fit, obviously, and must have done a lot of dancing in the past. And he can stand up and bend himself and touch the ground all the way behind him, like while he's dancing. He's doing it. I thought it was just some weirdo wino having a bit of a dance till I saw the moves coming out. I didn't record him, but certain things I just don't do. I'd rather watch that than record it and share it. And just kind of funny. I mean, this trip I bumped into some friends from Cambodia in Phnom Penh on the way down because they were on their way out. I mean, we went out and had a few drinks and we had dinner, so I didn't record it and all that stuff. They would have allowed it. Everything would have been fine. They're probably the people I should ask. They're probably the people I should deal with when it comes to that, not just strangers, you know. But, I choose not to. I usually choose to enjoy them myself. They're my moments. They're my good time. And I'll drop a bit of shit like this in here, and it seems to entertain people. I don't know how or why. Okay, good night. Somebody said that was on WhatsApp. I don't know what else. Who's going to buy me 6 beers? Kaz, you're going to buy me 6 beers. Thank you, Nolan. I'm going to hold you to that too. I'm going to take a snapshot of that. All right, I'm going to show it to you. So you owe me 6 beers, Kaz. Oh, I bumped into Simon. G'day, Simon. I know you're probably not watching this, mate. Simon's a subscriber. I met in Campot one day, called out to me. Oh, look, speak of the devil.
The devil turns up.
The devil turns up. We've got 13 people watching. I've been going for 35 minutes. I told them I was waiting for you. Say hello.
I'm here. Hello, everybody. Yeah.
Now you have to stay there. Have a beer. You're doing a real rough live, this one, mate.
Can't. Yes, please.
I can't change the horizontal view.
You carry on, sir.
We'll get those. Oh, you got the microphone. I'm just talking to the air again.
Okay, sir.
So my internet's good enough to go live up here. Someone was just really surprised. A gentleman from the US, Tom, wanted to ask about how the internet works and stuff over here. I'm still talking to me. I was just Cut. I was just saying that a gentleman named Tom from the US was asking about internet over here and how, like, I'm just working on free Wi-Fi here, and it's good. It's good enough to do this. Yeah, I don't even think it's glitched. It's been amazing. But I tried calling my mum on Messenger, and it just rings out. She's only in Australia, shouldn't be. It shouldn't be that hard to do, huh? All right, I'm gonna have a quick look, see who's here. Who we got? Thought he said it was bad. No. They want me to dance, apparently. They offered me 6 beers if I get up and dance. I went, oh, it's cool, these guys. Sander, g'day, mate. You got on late? Doesn't matter, mate. There was no late to this because it wasn't advertised anyway. Kaz, be on CR Reap October, November. Well done, Don. I'll see you then. That seems to be all the answers, questions. We're still kind of waiting. Lost power twice this afternoon.
That's correct, yeah. One for 40 minutes.
What was that long?
45 minutes. Second one was about 10 minutes.
Only woke up to it. I only heard the air conditioner clicked on again.
The storm should have come because it's made the temperature worse. There's no breeze whatsoever. It's still, you could cut it like with a knife.
He's waving his fan.
It's pretty hot and humid.
The poor little guys, yeah. It is hot and humid.
So yeah, we've had a couple of nice storms since we've been here. We had one at 4 a.m. this morning, thunder and lightning banging around, and you would kind of expect it to clear it, but it kind of doesn't. So yeah, kohrong is hot and humid, where Siem Reap is more just like oven heat. Phnom Penh is humid as well, and that's cities. Most cities are. But yeah, it needs kind of like a bit of a breeze. We had a breeze earlier, but now it's like, yeah, cut it with a knife. Yeah, pretty hot.
I was just saying, we're up to 17 viewers there before. I mean, I normally don't get much more than that, even after advertising it and everything. Someone just said I'm late. You can't be late for something that wasn't meant to be on. But welcome to the show. You can always replay this, and you can like the video if you do. Like, I don't know, 7 people liked it. That's pretty good out of 13. And you can hit the subscribe button, and then you hit the all button. So you always get notified when Shori decides to stop everything and talk to you lovely people. I was going to say ugly bastards, but that's just a normal way of me talking. But I know there's some beautiful people on there. Hey, Kaz. She is stunning, actually. Really pretty. Yeah. And we're sitting up the top here at the rooftop bar.
You done a panoramic?
No, I was waiting for someone that, like you, with your expertise. Got to use the front camera and you got to use it vertically. Come on. Sure, his head makes. You probably all noticed that, hey? When I try and do panoramics or something, I'm not very good at it. And Graz likes doing the action, so expect that to come. I'm gonna have a look. G'day, mate. Fly out. What do we got? 23rd. Saigon was looking to head over the border. Hey, mate. No worries, Tony. Should be around, brother. Well, I'm going back next week. I'm going back the next 5 days, so I'll be back. All right. Brett, you finally made it late again. I just said, mate, you can't possibly be late for something that wasn't meant to be. This is Sunday night just for no reason. I was sitting at a bar. I was waiting for Grazza to come up and drink beer with me. And I thought, if the internet works, I will do a quick live. So use up this valuable time. If you have valuable insight or questions, or you would rather, everyone have a vote. Would you rather look at me or would you rather look at Grazza? Because I can't do it to both. No, I'm trying to work out how to. Hang on. Hang
You've got
on.
to put it there and we jump round. Can they hear? I'll put it.
Now I can't see the writing though, so it does inhibit it a bit. But there you go. You get the message, yeah. That's just for Kaz, just warming up.
That's 2 cans.
That's 2 cans. G'day.
Yeah, I can't read that
Microphones
either.
to work. Just keep an eye on each other's green lights.
When it's green,
It's working fine. Everybody's happy.
Yeah, that writing's a little bit small for me, even from there.
You can't be able to read that. No, me neither, but we'll have to go over and check every now and again. We're going to see if there's a question from our audience.
Yeah, do they want to look at me or you? Or would they rather look at the tree?
Yeah, let's see. Or they
want to look at the...
Did we get a vote? I did work out how to do both. But,
or do they want to look at the Cambodian flag? They want to look at the banana trees.
Get monkeys here sometimes. Haven't seen one for a while.
Yeah, there's a few of them just up there.
Yeah.
They're not the furry kind.
Not the furry kind. Oh, okay. They stay sitting in a like 7-Eleven type shop and drinking beer out of the fridge there and just paying for them as you go. Sounds a little bit primitive, right? Yeah. But I mean, this one's fully air conditioned. We've got tables and chairs pointing out to the ocean. There's a nice ocean view. And I'm trying to defend myself still. It's got tables and chairs and everything like that. You can sit there. You can sit there and eat.
You can order food.
So they're kind of encouraging it. So,
and you can buy 2 cans with 2 bottle tops for 1,000 real.
Yes.
And if you've got $1 on your bottle tops, you can get the 2 cans for 500.
Which we discovered last night.
Yeah. Which
works out to 12.5 cents a beer US. 12.5 cents. Hey, is that the first time it's dropped out and we've come back?
I don't know. I see it
for you. I'm talking to them. Oh no. Hello. Hello. Are we back? Says we're back. See, move the phone just a little bit. That's what happens. Can I have another beer, please, sir? I'm just explaining. One of the only sentences I really know how to say well in Cambodian is, can I have another beer, please? And I can't use it here. I'm in Cambodia, though. Because this man you're from Turkey, yes? Correct? Yes, he is from Turkey. And English is not your first language? Or not? English is not your first language? No, of course not. Yeah, thank you very much. Free beer, apparently, too, yeah. Sponsored by... No, it's not free beer. I don't think anyone's bought me. No, I can't remember. Someone would have bought me a beer here, but maybe not. Maybe not the owners or the staff. No. Now, this Sunday night, so I don't know if that makes any difference here on the island much. You know, we saw a few policemen today having a birthday party for one of their compadres, but they seem to be all related anyway, in some description. Like there's a family connection from most of the police to the community down here, just down on the front beach there. There's restaurants, there's convenience stores, there's coffee stands, all owned by the same family. So and the police have got something to do with it. So pretty safe bet that they can kind of get away with whatever they like here.
Yeah. I think every night seems... So this is our 3rd night, and I think every night, apart from special events and things that they put on, like on a Saturday, there's some events on the other bay. But I think every night it's the same kind of thing here, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. But what's good, there's no Brits here playing bingo at 7.
No.
That's a starter. That's a start for 10, sir.
Yeah, I didn't bring my gimbal. You haven't seen my gimbal. You haven't pulled it out. Right. I was trying to stick my phone in there, and it becomes like a gun, and it'll do the movements for me and everything like that, and holds it perfectly steady while you're walking, and you can set it up like that, and it'll follow you. You know,
No, I haven't seen it.
you haven't seen it, have you? No, it's really,
No,
it's
not at
really
all.
cool. I just don't like using it because it's it's heavy. When it's heavier than holding the phone, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I can't, and so I got to put it in my bag, and it's kind of heavy anyway.
Did you bring it?
No, I didn't. No,
Oh, you haven't
no.
brought it here? No,
I
I
didn't
didn't
bring it
say.
here. I didn't bring it
I
on the
did-
trip, otherwise I'd show you now. But yeah, it's not there.
Yeah, I didn't think you'd seen that.
Oh, sorry, I'm just gonna. I've got to adjust this anyway because it won't work this way. So yes, so I do have this gimbal, but I'm not very good at using. But I have this feeling that Grazza will like it and get a bit more use out of it than I do. He might go, "Sure, you useless prick! How the fuck did you mess that up?" And I will be horrified. Now, what I'm trying to do is use a selfie stick. It's not a selfie stick. It's what they call it. A mono. Right. Why can't I turn it anymore? Let me give this a go. Hang on. Before you go bloody going, Shori, what are you doing, you dumb fuck? I am the digital nomad reject, okay? Don't forget that. I know nothing about any of this crap. Hey, look, while I'm here, I'm going to read some of these just in case. No? What have we got? Tony, g'day, mate. 23rd. Yes, we got that. Brett, you weren't, right? That's you all good, mate. Tony, I'm on Kohrong Island, in case you haven't got that one there. There's a 10-minute delay, really. Is it that bad? Shouldn't be 10 minutes. Should only be like maybe a minute at most. So, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, again, I'm assuming that's what happens. Yeah, it's very late. I don't get to read them straight away, so I don't rush now. The dancing in response to your comment about not dancing for your dinner. Well done, Tom. That fixing fan sounds like a Roll Paris wobble board. Wobble annoying. That fixing fans? Yeah. Okay, I'm getting there. I'm getting there. Also on the 2002. So, all right, Xander. So you yeah, okay. Send me a private message, mate. I'll hook up with you, all right? Hey, Johnny, how you going? I'm looking right, mate. I'm fucking burnt like a fucking. I don't know what you call it. I'm badly burnt, is what I'm about to fucking say.
It's another can.
Huh?
It's another can.
Another can.
Yeah. Another little shuffle of dancing.
Oh, right, for
Yeah.
6 cans. Yes, you're correct. That looks awful. Hey, I hate seeing that in the when I see a camera. Hey, I'd love to get rid of that. It's horrible. But then I just like drinking beer, so. Don't start. Are you all right? Can see? Yeah, I can see. It's not ideal. Like I said, it's supposed to be a quick one. You're lucky Grazza turned up.
It was. So you must be what, 50 minutes now?
No point in whispering; they can hear everything we say.
Yeah.
I'm not. Yeah, half. Yeah, 40 minutes.
Was there any questions?
No, nothing of favour. Medical kind of thing. I say, yeah, private message me that one.
Okay.
disability thing. But quick, have a look back on my videos, Xander, and there's one there that's like 40,000 something views about how I applied for the portability and stuff. Right, so have a look at that. Definitely help you. And if you've got these specific ones, yeah, send me a private message on Messenger. Shori. Everyone knows that. Yeah, I'll do my best to help you. So I reckon there's a 10-minute delay when they ask questions anyway, so that's why no one's bothering.
Oh, okay. Okay, yeah.
So that is what happens when you have slow internet and free.
Yeah.
Don't forget free. Is it free though? They've added it into the cost of the room and the beer and everything like that, surely, right? It doesn't come for free, does it?
Yeah, nothing is free.
So
Even the air.
someone had to pay for it.
Even some parts of the island, the air, we have to pay for that as well.
Yeah.
A couple hundred real.
So I showed Graz the site for the airport going in. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, one strip obviously. In and out.
Yeah, and it's the flattest bit of the flattest bit of the island as well.
Yeah.
And you can potentially visualize the airport, the runway there. Only for 737s, it's not going to be.
Not that big.
It's not. Yeah, it's not international, something like that.
Domestic
but
stuff.
Domestic, yeah. You know, but the whole area is going to have to be renovated.
Just
roads
so
in,
happens
roads
there's
out.
a military base right next to it. Coincidence? I think not. All right, I'm going to have a look. There's some people sending me something. Or sending you something, maybe, Graz. Sorry, you got to see my ugly face every time I do this. Hey, sorry, that was Johnny. The fan Grazza is using in front of his mic. Oh! Yeah, the fan doing that.
Oh,
and it'll sound like a wobble board on the.
Oh, was it?
There, I didn't even think about it. Good question, mine. That's an editor's job, isn't it? No, make sure. But thank you.
I do apologise.
You're hearing the wobble noise the entire time.
I'm just getting you in a trance.
Yeah, like
Just trancing you up to really,
like Mothra.
really
You've
fall
seen
in
that
love
movie?
with
Japanese movie called
these little
Mothra.
YouTube
Right,
clips.
Who's that one? Sander. Will do. Thank you, mate. You got that? Shori. Yeah. Shori out. Very good. So no one really wants to ask us anything, mate. They just want to watch us drink beer. So that's good. Without the fucking giant moth sounding coming down to kill them. I'm going, what fan? There's no fucking fan here.
Yeah, could do with some fans.
Yeah, couldn't it?
Oh, it's red hot, but it's so humid today.
All right, we can move over there. We can sit over there and get one of those fans on us. I start, sitting back in one of those, I get a bit comfortable and I start nodding off. Or a hammock. That's the end of me.
Yeah, good night. Good night, Vienna.
Some people can't sleep in them. Who can sleep in a hammock? Been a long time since I've done one. Be a heavy duty one now. What are we gonna have for dinner? Had any thoughts yet?
Yeah.
He's had thoughts.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen.
I thought about what was going to have for dinner, and what come to my mind was the guy who cooks the chicken kebab on the beach.
Yeah.
That we walked past.
Yeah.
I was thinking of that. Even though we had chicken wraps at lunch.
We did, but the chicken kebab does look good. You're right.
So maybe something like that. We could do that.
These guys do a good chicken wrap, right?
We're just down here.
Yeah, this one. You can order it up here. Yeah, you can't order food up here. Yeah. It's like Grab, but only on 3 floors. Yeah. wonder what the distance on the microphones is. We can test this. You want to look down there. You don't have to look at us. How's that? That's the boat. That big yellow building is a bit of a nightmare. I will concur. You'd be upset if you bought this and they built that. There you go. I'll come out here. I'm supposed to be testing it, aren't I? I'm supposed to be talking. So talking. Yeah, that house, that 3 stories, is an absolute joke. Who would allow that? Just ruin everything for everyone. And I got my 6. I got my 6 beers now. I've done all my dances, I think. Johnny, blood test went good, mate. Watch the video. Yeah, that's a good one, isn't it? Sounded YouTuberish then. How do you get to Kohrong? Bus from Siam Reap to Kampot or via Phnom Penh? No. Okay, Brett, no. We went down, bus down to Kampot, stayed there a couple of days, and there's a new boat that runs directly from Kampot to Kohrong. Only $15. Bargain, right? But the price to get from Kohrong back to Sihanoukville has gone up from $7.50 to $17. Yeah, not good, eh? Anyway. Mike is breaking up, not there, halfway out. Oh, really? Okay, there you go. I didn't say anything too interesting anyway. But yeah, I will put a little video together telling us where we went and did and stuff. But you still want to look out there? You don't look at us, do you? What if I do this? Is that pretty nice? Yes, that's another island out there. Can you see it? That's better. I'll leave you there for a bit. We're going to keep talking. In fact, if the mic plays up, well, we won't know, will we? I'll be back, but I'm just going to have a beer. And I'll tell Grazza a really big secret.
Yeah. Oh wow.
I have gone and had a pee, but with the microphone on. So that was a
Mosquito time, innit?
okay. Oh, little buggers. Yeah, mosquitoes and sandflies here, eh? Fuckers. Yeah, they bite hard.
Someone's had a little nibble. I was just thinking, why didn't we get why weren't we bombarded with the mosquitoes last night? Because we were inside,
in
the AC, weren't we?
AC, yes, we were.
With Francis.
7-Eleven place.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
With Francis, weren't we?
Yes.
Up on the soapbox, putting the world to rights.
Yes.
That's why there was no mosquitoes.
Yes. And people kept coming in and out and taking out cold air and probably letting the mosquitoes in. Yeah, lucky we weren't aware of it. I can't believe that fan was doing that.
Yeah, didn't realise. Took you as long enough.
Then it took 10 minutes to get that message through. Oh, so we're on a delay. We go cut. Except we can't. It's live. And now they're not looking at us anyway. They're looking at the ocean.
They're looking at the view.
Yeah, looking at the view, which is not that fantastic because it's overcast and shit. We know.
And the big yellow skybar.
Yeah, but I kind of tried to slip
I'll
between
swing to the
put
to
the island in the
side.
background and stuff, you know. So
And because it's a little bit crowded, you're not going to see the lights at Sinnock over the.
well,
over
you can see them there. We could get.
I can see them,
Yeah.
but it might be
Yeah,
on that you're not probably not going to get them.
But if you wanted to put money on an event today, that a big thunderstorm was coming in at about 2:30 or something like that, when we were sitting at the same store, you'd go, "Yep, here it comes," because they went and packed up all the umbrellas and all the chairs, and we go, "Yep, well they know," and sure enough, didn't happen.
Nah.
About another hour and a half later, maybe it kind of rained and stormed a bit.
Yeah, it rolled the thunder a little bit, didn't it?
Roll of thunder, that's all it is. Yeah. I got a really good idea. Yes, I have ideas from time to time. Like move to Cambodia. I'm going to do what I did yesterday. Bear with. What do we got going on? Mike, yeah, fix that up. Good time for me. See you, Sander. That building in the foreground. It looks. It certainly does, Johnny. Hey, you'd be spewing if they did that in front of your business, wouldn't you? I mean, sure, there's a view either side of it, but one story less. That's all it needed, eh? All it fucking needed. Now, what I'm going to do. Now you can talk to us. I mean, yeah, right, it's okay. Hey, oh. We gotta go that way. That's what we want to do. What can you see in the background? Anything? Doesn't looking straight at us. I'll just stay where you are. We're just going to move there. Still 12 people watching this. That's amazing. I said any less than 5, then I'll stop. Right? I'll go, no. If 5 people don't care what I'm watching. Can we have 2 more beers, please, sir? Thank you. All right. Did not expect that noise to happen. Sorry. Oh, what do you reckon about that? Is that a better foreground for a?
I think so. It's actually a little bit cooler out here.
It is a bit
Get it
cool.
under there. I'm sweating like roasting, man.
Shit happens, I suppose.
Mosquitoes.
Skaters. Mozzies, as we call them in Australia. Actually, that's what kind of got me at Camp Pot was I forgot about the sandflies, midgies. That's what was biting me, not so much mosquitoes. Yeah, but it was only around this time of night. Yeah, the sun going down.
It's kind of,
and they kind of bit me a bit.
Because it's like muggy as well, humid.
Yeah.
Kind of like it is. Did you show all the people your little Love Island?
No, haven't got. I just showed them they can see the island. No, you can't in that photo. good before. Oh, thank you, sir.
Okay, so
Oh, excellent. Thanks. Right, I'll do that and finish this one. There we go. Used to get peanuts here. It was kind of good, but not so much anymore.
yeah,
You know, like the peanuts in the bowl that we get. Bit of garlic and a bit of this and a bit of that shoved in there.
chili.
Yeah, a bit of chili in there.
From what you were saying about the White Rose restaurant down there, cutting back the tea, they're all on the cutback.
Yeah.
I think they're all feeling that little squeeze. Because most bars you actually go to, they do either offer you peanuts, give you a little like dish, or at least on the menu, buy them. But most people can't give you complimentary peanuts, don't they?
I don't know. Look,
The majority's in root bags, I think.
we kind of stopped it in Australia because they started calling them urine nuts because they're putting a bowl in the middle of the bar and men from all fucking works of life have gone into the toilet out of piss. Some have washed, some haven't. They come out and they eat the fucking peanuts and they call them urine nuts. So they kind of, enough banning it is a word, but they definitely stopped it. It didn't happen at bars and stuff that I was going to. But these ones are nice. They pull it out of a box, out of a bigger container, and they give you some. And like if you don't eat it, they just throw it out and clean the bowl and they give you a new lot. So and it's only for you. It's not in the middle of the bar or anything like that. So she's not sharing it. It's only for you personally. This is your bowl of nuts. No, they seem to allow two people to have a bowl, don't they? Yes, many times we've had one put in front of us, haven't we? Just one bowl, not one each, just one.
One to share. Yeah.
Sam loves getting free nuts.
Yeah.
Put that in a statement. But yeah, she does. If they're handed on the bus, she feels like she's important, and because she's Filipino, she has to eat them. You can't just leave them there. They're going to have to be eaten. Hello to all my Filipino friends. I know none of you are watching. Do I have Filipino friends? Not really. No. I have a Filipino family that kind of likes me. I have one that doesn't like me at all, but so that's another thing. Yeah. No friends in the Philippines. So yeah, it must be about 6 o'clock now, I'm assuming. It's quarter past 6. So it's 9:15 in Australia. What time does it make it in Melbourne? And London, sorry. In
3:15.
In the afternoon? In the afternoon.
Oh, sorry. No, sorry. midday.
Quarter past midday.
Yeah, 12:15. In London, they're 6 hours behind.
Yeah. Well, a few more of you could like and subscribe and do all that. Come on, it's a good time of day for you guys. I always try not to be too Aussie, just like Aussie only. That just seems to fall into that the way I talk, accent, all sorts of stuff. I do talk in US dollars a lot. Someone complains about that. Sorry, I have to. I live in US dollars. Can't do anything about it. Not hard to convert if you really need to know.
Yeah, unfortunately, most things in Cambodia are in US dollars.
Yes.
In real.
And I just don't deal in Australian dollars anymore. Don't have to. So everything's US dollars for me. If somebody said, please, Sherry, when you talk about dollars, can you convert it for us? I'd probably think about doing it. No one ever asks like that. No. What's that in Aussie dollars? And then I tell you, and there's no thanks or anything. Hey, they're rude, some of these people. So I didn't ask you to watch. I did not send any vibes out to go, hey, watch Shory tonight. Yeah, so if you thought you were coming here for the usual Wednesday night chat, you're probably in for a surprise. Yeah, mate. We're just drinking beer, and I thought I'd turn the camera on. If Graz has anything profound to say, trust me, he'll say it.
He'll come out if it needs to.
Yeah, we still got a bit of lightning in the background. Definitely gone away from us, but just made it humid. Lots of cloud cover. Really humid. Probably only 30 degrees, but it's still humid.
Yeah.
I personally prefer having a really hot, if I had a choice,
29.
yeah, I'd rather have it at
Because
39
it's raining.
and have no humidity. Give me 10% humidity, it's fine. You know? It's been in the 30s and then jungle type humidity. Yeah, it's like 85% humidity. It's yuck. That's horrible. Pardon me once again. I know you. I should move that away. I'm gonna put it on my beer. What do you think of that? I've invented it. The beer mic. This place had a few people in it before. There's no one here, is there?
No, there was a couple of people that come up.
Right. They're all gone.
They've either gone somewhere else, they've left. I think quite a few people checked out today.
They just stay Friday, Saturday night, and they go home Sunday, and they're ready to work Monday. Yeah.
Could be that. Or we're just the early birds.
Yeah.
And they don't start coming out until 9 o'clock, maybe for an hour till it shuts.
Yeah. Hey, so we've still got 2 more bus rides to go. One from here, from Sionakville. I thought I'd point away from the sea. That way. Sionakville. We're going to go from there to Phnom Penh. We already bought our tickets for that because we could, basically, and should. We're going tomorrow. And then we went and got a different company, but boats from here to Sionakville. So we've done that as well today. Roughly about the same price, about $14 each trip. So no, $17 from here to the mainland, and then another 14, 16. No, that's it. Yeah. What did I say? 34. It was $17. Yeah, another $17 to go by bus for another 3-4 hours up to Phnom Penh. But coming over from Camp Pot, which is a long way away, and it's a 2.5 hour speedboat trip. Speedboat, I mean, it's got 3 200 horsepower Suzuki motors on the back, and only like 20 of us on board. A little bit of cargo, it wasn't much. And that only cost us $15. Doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
So it's $17 just to go there, just where those lights are. You'll see them soon. It was $7.50. I'm sure it was last time I was here, which was February, only 4 months ago. So perhaps because it was being used all the time, constantly used by everybody, they put the prices up because the Camp Pot one's only one a day. Camp Pot to here, remember that? 8:30 in the morning. One a day. Yeah, so we got that far ahead. Then we just have to really book some accommodation, and we both know where we like to stay, different places, and we'll just book there for the next couple of nights. But we haven't bought any tickets further on. We haven't got nothing further on, have we?
The return trip, no.
The return trip,
no.
That's the only thing we're gonna do, really.
Yeah, we can do that when we get back to Phnom Penh.
Yes.
That's going to be no problem. Oh,
so you don't want to get back to Siam Reap too early? Is that what you say? Because you could stay in Phnom Penh a night and go, couldn't you? I'm only staying there because I'm going to hang around and pick up Sam and take her.
I'm going to stay there till the 14th.
Yeah, right. Is that much working? No one's complaining. I don't think anyone's complaining.
I can't see this. Oh, it's still green, yeah. So yeah, so in hindsight of all of that, you know, to come on the aeroplane, if you're going to fly, you can fly domestic. You can fly from Siem Reap to Sihanouk. It's not much cheaper. It's obviously less hours. It's only an hour flight down, and you're only going to use probably about a half a day. But obviously, you still have to pay for your ferry over and back.
Until the airport is. What am I looking there for? No one's looking at me. It's a microphone.
You know, it's not much.
Yeah.
It is cheap, but it's not much cheaper. But you use a lot of hours.
Siem Reap landing in Kohrong in 2 hours, maybe. You know?
Yeah,
That'd be nice.
yeah. But I think it's gone up a little bit.
It would take an hour.
I think it's
It's
only
only 600 k's or something.
from Siem Reap to Phnom Penh. It's about 50 minutes.
Yeah.
So from there to here, it's about maybe an hour and 15 minutes. But within, you know, once you've got to check in, because it's only domestic, you haven't got to be there for 3 hours, an hour and a half. You know, so it's a much quicker way of doing it.
Yeah.
Depending, you know, what you like and what your funds are, or if you don't like going on the buses, you know, there's all different ways of doing it. But I think it has gone up a little bit just to do with all the craziness that's going on in the world, the fuel prices and everything's gone up, and they scaremonger people to putting it up. So I think it has gone up a little bit. Hey, the lightning. Oh.
But if my breakfast was $2 last couple of months ago, and now it's $3,
It's more than doubled.
It's more
It's more than doubled.
No, if it's $2, it'll make it $4. No, it doesn't. No, that's not correct, is it? Tell me what it is, guys. How much did it go up by? It was $2. Now it's $3. How much percentage is that? Is that 50% increase? No,
It's gone from two. You said from $2 to $5.
no, from 2 to 3.
Or 2 to 3.
Oh, plus I got to add in a coffee. That's what he's remembering my conversation from. I said, yeah, and I add in a $2 coffee now. That used to be $1.75, I think. So now it's $2 for a cafe latte, like a cappuccino, whatever. So now it's $5 for breakfast, because I stopped buying the coffees because the free tea was on the table, and it was everywhere. All the tables had free tea on it. As people come along here and ruin that for us, going to take advantage of it, perhaps. Who knows? But
Or maybe the waiters have just forgot to put it out.
No,
if that was the case,
almost 2 days, it's 2 days in a row.
after my experience in that place,
that would explain it.
I can understand that if they forgot to put it out.
But it is 2 days in a row now. So,
Yeah, and they've just cut it back and they've got rid of it.
Yeah, which is a shame. And
Yeah.
honestly, when I order it online back on the mainland, they don't send the tea. They send the broth in a bag. The hot broth comes in a bag, not the tea. So, but yeah, and you get the little chili sauce and the pickled vegetables. They're usually separate.
Yeah,
And then the pork, rice, and egg are all hot. It's supposed to be hot in the container, but a lot of the time it's not. It has been pre-cooked. It has been sitting there a while. The rice is sitting in one of the, open it up, steam comes out. Rice cooker, yeah. But maybe not the way we think of a rice cooker, but it's like more of just a, I don't know how to explain it. Like an esky, really. Let's keep doing the reverse of an esky instead of keeping the coals, keeping it hot. That's what they look like anyway. Yeah, Grazza's taking a disliking to one of the young fellas that works downstairs. I don't blame.
it's just how they are. They're rude, incompetent. It's like Story was explaining. He's probably never left the island. He's never worked in the entertainment business. Waiter. He's not been trained properly. He doesn't really speak. And obviously, I've got a London accent, and I try to speak slowly, but I speak rather quick. And yeah, it just looks at you. But they're just rude, all of them in that restaurant. And it must be just particularly that one. You know, it really is You know, they just serve you when they're ready. They bring the menus when they're ready. It's just like that. You ask for something, no, I ain't got it. You want that? You ask. You think your food's going to come a particular way, and then it comes a different way. You know, so yeah, it's character building. Let's put it that way. You know, but not all the people like that here. You know, there's some people, and I guess you know, inside of all things, it's like you know, whatever these people are that you're watching. If you've travelled the world and you go to different places, and I've done that as well. I've been to many places. I've been to South America, and I would say coming to Kohrong in all the villages I've been to in Cambodia, it's probably coming back. We've got probably in the mid 80s here. 80s, maybe early 90s. That's how far behind they are with technology, with service, with sorting things out. They've got kind of no savvy or kind of, they've got no kind of, they've got ideas, but it's not the right idea, you know?
But when someone makes a good idea, when someone actually does it, like the barbecues here, down the beach there, you look along and they've got fish and chicken and beef and pork and everything. Oh, you can have a barbecue, right? And then you kind of like, I don't know. I don't even know how to explain it. It's just so old-fashioned. And they give you a plate, you know, got salad or vegetables or whatever, and there you go. You tell them, and they cook your steak there, kind of thing, you know, or your fish or whatever it is you order. But one restaurant must have decided to do that and might have had a successful evening. Well, by the time some went down that day, they were already planning. Every restaurant down there was planning on doing exactly the same thing. And it just went overnight. It just suddenly there was just all these same restaurant on the other side of the road. They just put chairs and tables out on the sand and go, right, we've got a barbecue happening. And it's about $5 on it. It still is. They all do it. They all do it. It blows my mind. Why? A couple of you do it, great idea, but when you all do it now, it's like, and they try and maybe beat each other by the earlier you can get your product out on the street, the more likely it is that you're going to get the customers. You know, and the trouble is now we've got food sitting out in the open with plastic, you know, probably cling wrap or over the top of it, but it sits out there and walked past some last night. It was out at 5 o'clock and it was about 9 o'clock when we went past it. About 4 hours, food's been sitting out for long, well after it. It's good date. What are they doing with it? I don't know. Worries me. So these barbecue things just aren't on. I don't know.
Yeah. They just haven't got it all in place.
Right.
I mean, it would be a great thing, but they've got to have the proper refrigerator.
We saw one, didn't we? There's one last night that had proper food.
Yeah, you know, where it's
an ice.
Like an ice cream.
Yeah.
Like what you kind of will get in the butchers.
At least it was.
You I want that. You know, where it's sealed and it's cool.
It was a cooled cabinet, yeah, and it was okay. Now we're talking. You know.
I mean, that probably will come at some point here, you know. But at the moment, yeah, they've just, you know, there's an influx of obviously tourists, the people live here, and that kind of combination is not working. Not in this resort. Some of the other resorts, maybe because they're a little bit newer, they've kind of got it together, and obviously you pay a little bit more for everything because you know they're relatively new. We're here at Koh Touch. It's kind of old, you know, and it kind of needs a bit of TLC because it's kind of just been run into the ground. But it's still worth a visit. Koh Rong's a cool place, you know, and it's always good to travel around, you know, just in my opinion only. Siem Reap is the best place for me.
Yes, I didn't finish the conversation before, did I? That's what I was saying. That was what our verdict is, anyway.
Yeah, Siem Reap.
So we're similar age, you know.
It has everything, yeah. I think so. It's whatever you want, like all of the places, whatever you want is there. Be it from a big, high quality steak to stuff off the market and everything in between. Cheap beer, expensive wine, nice clothes, cheap clothes. Everything is here. You want weed, you want whatever, beer. They've got it. Girls, boys, you name it, they've got it. And they're everything. They've got that everywhere. But Siem Reap is because it's a little bit more widespread out, and to do with the laws there where they can't build very high. I think it just caters in a bit more kind of rustic, calm kind of way. You know, Phnom Penh is a city, as we've worked out. Kampot, that's okay, but as we were talking, you know, it's got that expat generation there that's older than us, you know, another 10, 15 years
I
older.
did forget to mention that, but yeah.
And it's their little, that's their kind of manner, it's their thing, you know. Not they would not let you in because they would welcome you in, but you can see they've been there a long time and that's how it runs there. You know, there's not so much stuff there to do. And then you come to Kohrong and it's coming back even further in time, you know. So, but you know, you've all got to come. You've got to come and make your own ideas. You know, we're just talking from our experiences and our points of view.
You told them to come here. No, there's too many people here. No, go away.
Okay, don't come here. Go to the other island there.
Yeah,
The Kohrong
Salom.
Salom. You know, you can go there. You know, but yeah, you've got to come and experience it for yourself. You know.
So, a mate, well, I was going to say a mate here, but I only met him a few times with me coming here. He's always off doing something. Richie, his name's Richie. He owns Jungle Bar. It's around the corner. And you don't accidentally walk past Jungle Bar. You have to go out of your way to go to Jungle Bar. And there's nothing special about it. The food's okay. Him and his missus run it. And he just told me he's just sold it. It's gone. So he's moving around. But he built it. He's only done a couple of years. I'm guessing 5, but it might be a bit longer. They've been living here and they've decided, no, island life, we've had enough. 5 or however many long years it is they've been here. They're going, they're selling up and moving on. Now, you assume when someone buys a place like that, they're going to spend a bit of coin on it. It needs a bit of coin spent on it. And it'll, a bit of advertising. Like I said, people get to the end of the street here, see the bridge, they go, well, that's no good, and then they walk back. They don't see anything past that. Unless you go for a ride on a motorbike. And then you see it. But he really hasn't cared for quite some time, apparently, about making any money. He didn't really care. It was just a lifestyle. So, yeah, that's interesting. Where else did I say I'd run out? It's gone. Oh, yeah, Vagabonds. I've done a few videos there at Vagabonds on the beach. With new owner. Alex, the Frenchman, and his wife, whose name I could never pronounce. They were a couple come over here and bought Vagabonds about 6 months ago. And I thought, yeah, you just buy a barn so you can have some fun. And I was right, that's all they wanted to do. They didn't really want to work. They didn't realize how much work involved in running a bar and all that sort of stuff. And a little hostel. It is really got 6 rooms or something upstairs. Yeah, and I just found out last night that they've broken up. He's gone to Brazil, I think someone said. Brazil, was it Brazil? Yeah. To do exactly the same thing, and left her with. Now, when I first met them, I thought for sure if they split up, she'll be the first to go and he'll hang out here. But no, it's the other way around. And I don't know how much this costs, okay? But I mean, it costs the buying of the business out from someone, then stock it, then like renovating it, at least doing some sort of renovations, then adding stock to it, advertising it, away you go, and open it at the right time of the year. Opening now would be really crazy of any business down around here. It's dead. It looks a bit busy down here, but I mean, like I said earlier, we're at a resort, sitting at a bar, and there's only 2 other people there, and they're going, where is everyone? It's officially now rainy season. We've had some rain. We're not saying it's perfect, but to be honest, it hasn't affected us at all. The rain probably meant that we're not staying an extra day that we thought we might. We were actually planning on staying another night, but the rain is getting more and more. A bit windy. The wind's picking up, so we went, fuck it, let's get an early boat tomorrow, as planned. Over to over to Sionicville, and then bus back to Phnom Penh. I don't mind visiting Phnom Penh. It's all right. I don't mind it.
Yeah.
Just don't want to live there.
Yeah, there's more options. There's obviously lots of stuff there that you can do. There's some museums, the palace, walk by the river. You know, there is. So you have more options, but it's a big city. You know, the night markets there. You've got the Russian market area there as well. But I'm with you on that one. I don't think I could live there. I could, but it'd be the same thing. I'd have to live further out from the centre. You know, we're obviously going
Which
right.
defeats the purpose of the city, doesn't it? That's the problem.
Yeah.
If you like the city, you like being there, having a good time, maybe partying, maybe, it's a great place. Fantastic. Unreal.
Yeah.
The food places are just even more than Siam Reap, which is pretty good. Yeah. So Campot will get there. Campot one day will get there. It's not. It's just not in the league. Of I said I lived there nearly 6 months, so I should know. I said I enjoyed it. It was okay. I thought that was just sort of kind of it. I mean, okay, if I don't want to live in Phnom Penh, Campot's it, because everyone kept telling me how expensive Siam Reap is, how hot it is, and I'm not going to like it. So I kind of went with that opinion. I'm not talking about visiting either, by the way. Go and see an Angkor Wat, not sort of thing. People do it in one day. You know, they go all the way up, stay a night, go and see Angkor Wat, and then get a bus back. Do a sleeper bus. And I can see that working for some people, not for me. But I haven't seen any of that yet. Got a feeling I might see it sometime this week. This weekend. Sam's coming up with me from Phnom Penh, so I'm going to have to entertain her in Siam Reap for a couple of days. After I've already done the grand tour with Grazza.
Yeah.
Look, we've taken a couple of videos along the way. We'll join a bit of stuff together and put out an adventure vid, if you like. Not very adventurous. It's more about what we eat and drink.
Yeah.
Yeah, we kind of were on that. And we pull the camera out and go on video of food and things that we've had, or a beer or something. But when it comes to actual sites, Graz probably does more than I do. So
Yeah, I've stuck quite a lot of videos on my Instagram.
And your Facebook stuff.
Yeah.
I think we're quite well lit and everything in that video. Look at it.
Still bright, isn't it?
Right.
Good job that not my phone on there. You can see us.
Yeah.
It's good job it's got my phone. My phone just seems to make it dark, doesn't it? Camera must be.
I love beer. I keep looking at the microphone back to the green light. I think that's what I'm supposed to be looking at over here. Is it working?
When it's green.
Green?
It's green. We'll go.
This is why you have video editors and stuff. When you're really rich on YouTube, you make heaps of money. Yeah, you hire people to do this shit. You don't have to worry about that. Yeah. Like and subscribe.
Yeah. If there's any takers, yeah. Message Shorey personally. Yeah.
Haven't even really come close to making $1 yet. Right. Had a few buy me a coffee things, but that was for the school. That was for the book thing. So send it there, and then I can take it out. Not realizing they're going to charge fees and all that sort of stuff for it. A bit of a nuisance, considering it's a charitable thing.
Yeah.
But they had no way of knowing that, of course, so they just charged me. We're going to go and ask for a beer. Come with me. You want another beer?
Yeah, mate.
That's a stupid question, really. Isn't it? Well, he has given up a few times. Oh, Graz. Can I have 2 more beers, please,
Okay.
gentlemen?
Further
Thank you
down.
very much.
Hatırlamaz ki beni.
Oh, look at that. That's a good idea. Grass. Look. Oh, you haven't got your hat on. Normally you got your hat on. Look.
Oh, yeah.
I know I haven't invented it because I see heaps of people on YouTube doing it, but I don't have the fluffy one, by the way. That was an optional extra. I didn't spring for the fluffy one. Well, going back through my paperwork, I did. Yeah. From Lazada. I was going to say don't trust Lazada. No, I like Lazada. I used Lazada a lot in Thailand. Buying little things, larger
Oh,
things.
sorry.
Thank you, my friend. Scholar and a gentleman.
It's very English.
Isn't it? Where'd that come from? Eh? Yeah.
Very English.
And then I said, wouldn't be dead for quids the other day. It's got to be English, isn't it?
No,
No?
never heard of it.
It wouldn't be dead for quids.
Yeah, not.
Well, I mean, Australia used quids at one stage in the back when Noah was a boy in short pants. Well, I must have.
Yeah, so a quid.
Quid.
What is like the slang for £1?
A pound.
Yeah,
It's a quid.
quid.
It wouldn't be dead for quids. Yeah.
No quid you could give me. Isn't it? Maybe it is an English saying. I've not heard that one.
Yeah, don't know. Would have been something my old man would have said or something, probably. You know, I don't make up all these great sayings, believe it or not. Contrary to popular belief.
You've probably just disappointed a lot of people now.
Yeah. No profound wisdom comes out of the mouth. Trust me.
No.
Chumoy.
Sure we never made them up. Oh, no, it was somebody else.
Yeah, a bit of lightning in the background. I don't know if you can see it or not. It probably takes 10 minutes to get to you. Yeah, whoever asked have we got good internet? No, we don't have good internet, right? But I'm sure paying the right amount of money and greasing these palms and all that sort of stuff, somehow you end up with lots of people with really good internet. Just not me.
Yeah. I mean, it's obviously going to come. I mean, 5G is here.
Yeah.
So they've got the antennas and they've put them up.
Mhm.
We're getting 5G. But 5G's only come to Cambodia within the last 5 months.
Yeah.
When I was here in November.
And my phone can't receive 5G, so it's useless to me anyway.
Yeah, when I was here in November.
Like all the rest of the crap Shorey's got to fucking make fucking videos with. Cracked screen and everything, my phone's got. And then people want to complain about fucking wobble board sounding fucking fans on a microphone. I do apologise for that. Didn't even cross my mind. Hey. I have heard people say I can hear the fan above you or something.
Yeah, but
or when you're a kid, you stand behind the fan and you speak into it and you go brrr, and make all that sound. That's what I expect you to complain about. But she didn't walk past the camera. Well, now she just can't see out in the background. Doesn't matter, does it? I'm going to turn this around. We still going? Anyone got any other things to say? Right, we got some questions, brother. I'm trying to
Okay.
look at them. So Johnny Siam says the days of food on the bars long gone, or back home. Yeah, but over here it seems to work okay, doesn't it? Someone sent me an email. NR's Brett. Nothing wrong with relaxing beer chat. That's what I try and do, Johnny. Well, when I can. You know what it's like. What's the quality of the buses there? Mates, that's surprising, hey?
Yeah, very
What?
good.
Two real big companies here, VET, and well, I've got something on my. What's that? It's a light. Someone's got a fucking sniper fucking rifle on me, mate. Look, it's a light. Yeah, two companies, the big companies here, and I've used them both now. And how's that? I'll go and sit on this side, but
Yeah, we're in the dark now.
does that work for everyone? Well, they don't look at our ugly fucking heads anyway, mate. It's just they can't see out the back there now, so they might as well look at the Barbie or something. Yeah, I've got questions. Yeah, busted, mate. Like hotel, like oh, it's that green light. Jeez, I'm stupid. Brooke, it's that green light that I'm seeing.
Yeah.
I feel like a Borg, you know, Borg drone. Maybe turn upside down. Hang on. There you go. Now it's not annoying me. And yes, I'm a little bit drunk. Yeah, so things like that will get me. Buses. You know the ones that have got the TV on the back seat and all sorts of stuff? That's VET mostly. And then Giant Ibis, that's another big company. Now there's another fucking 100 companies, right? I'm just giving you two that you can reasonably easy book online with, right? Vet, they got their own app and everything. That's VET. Virath Buntham. Virat Buntham. No, couldn't tell you what it means, but it's VET anyway. Vet, and they do the boats as well as the buses, and like the buses are definitely more comfortable. I just don't go on the little ones, the little minivan ones. I just don't like them. Don't trust the driver. At least with the big bus, they've got to have some experience with driving a big bus. In my head, in my theory. And yeah, anyway, they got, like I said, nice comfy seats, air conditioning. Yeah, they're good. So, thank you for the good question. We'll pass it on to the adjudicators.
The Asia, the 12 Asia Go, quite good as well. They're like another agency that you can use online.
Yep.
They're quite big in Asia. I mean, not just Cambodia,
They are,
Vietnam. They're quite good as well. Thailand. So there are kind of there's some good places, but we probably just give you the three best ones. You know, even I mean, their service, their trains and stuff. You like Vietnam, are really good, really in place.
Hey Ronnie, here you go, mate.
But they are the buses and the trains in Vietnam. If you wanted to go to Vietnam, I could give you a whole thing on that as well.
Yeah, that's a whole different country.
But
yeah, for Cambodia,
that's even better than here.
It's pretty easy to get around. Pretty nice. If you want to be a cheapskate and pay the cheaper price for cheaper companies or the cheaper vans and stuff like that, knock yourself out. But I did it once from here. No, not from here. From Sihanoukville all the way to Kampot on 100 and something kilometres of dirt road that's got potholes in it. It was the biggest nightmare I'd had. But it was only like $7 instead of the $17 or whatever it was going to cost. So actually no, I tell you, the train was going to be too delayed, so I caught the bus instead. Never again. I wait for the train. So you can't compare everything the same. But for the major journeys, and we're doing it all on bus. Most of it's been with VET. We use Giant coming from Phnom Penh to here. Only because the time was better for us. But their bus that they put us on was quite old, still comfortable enough for us for a long journey. More space in the front this way. More space in the older buses we've noticed. So they're squeezing more people in on the same size bus. Right? It's okay. They still fit. I still fit in the newer ones, but the older ones definitely bigger. Yeah, and like I said, we're paying like $14, $15, $16, $17 per trip. It's never much. It's not like it costs you $100 or whatever to go somewhere. And we're going from the top of the country down to the bottom. So it travels really well. What's the quality of the buses there? That's what we're talking about. I'm kind of interested in your perceived opinion of other country expats, dude. I know what you're saying. I read this question before, so I know what you're talking about. I'm an Aussie. He's a Pom. We don't have any problems with that. And we're just mates, right? We don't really give a shit. And then suddenly we've got an American friend, John, who just turned up one day and had beers with us. And he's one of those guys that we'll say hello to, but he's an American. There's so many different countries living here. I give up now. I don't try and pretend I know that that's an Aussie or that's a Kiwi or that's an Englishman or, you know what I mean? Like, it's really difficult for me. I'll ask Grazza what he reckons about the situation, but what he's asking is the perceived opinion about Cambodia is that the Yankees aren't welcome, right? And I'm going to call you that. Sorry if that offends you, but that's what we call you in Australia. The Yanks, the Yankees, and the Poms and the Aussies, and we play cricket against each other, so that's why we have an interest. Our countries, not us personally.
Plus, everyone in Australia originally come from Europe.
That's exactly right.
Yeah, we're all connected, really.
Yeah, we're all
even
connected.
Americans. Yeah. Even Americans, actually, they're all Europeans originally. You know, I don't see that. I understand what they've got.
Yeah, I understand what you're saying. I understand what you're saying. Yeah,
that's an American thing. That's a thing the Americans think.
I think so. Yeah, I think
because
they think they're alienated.
What we found out, and we've talked about this many times, is that it doesn't matter if you're 21, 31. We're in it, you know. We're only in our late 30s now, but it doesn't matter what age you are. All of a sudden, where you kind of come from, that kind of camaraderie stuff kind of goes out the window because you're all doing the same thing. And depending where you are in the world, you go to Vietnam, it's kind of cool to meet people. That thing about we're welcome, they're not. We're all welcome to each other. Like he said, Shorey said, you know, I'm English, he's an Australian. It don't matter. We've got. John, who was Mike, he's an American. I've got another friend called Tom.
I called him Mike for a month, though.
You know, it kind of goes out the window, but I think it's something that maybe the American people may need to look at because there's a lot of American expats here as well. You know,
so many of them keep to themselves, but it's okay by me. Just stay and do your own thing. But
yeah, there's a lot. There's a lot in Cambodia. Right. If you went to Vietnam, and you went to Vung Tau, which is at the bottom of Vietnam, which is not very far from here actually. There's a massive expat bit there, and there's a lot of Americans there, and a lot of Australians there that live there. You know, so
I reckon a good indication is.
I wouldn't say that you're not welcome. I think, you know, without it going into a real political kind of debate, it's sometimes what Americans think about they're not welcome. You know, and they are.
Behave yourselves. That'd be Karens.
That drops because we've met a Dutch guy, we met an Aussie, we meet Americans. You meet everybody. About that kind of bit gets dropped, you know, and it's only what you're actually thinking about how you feel as a person, you know, if you feel uncomfortable, because you can't come here and be an American or an Englishman or an Aussie to come to that. You know, you have to drop that Western way of thinking to actually properly survive here. And if you come in here, you know, with your big fucking dollars and your big camera, and I want this, and this, and I want cheap girls, and I want cheap beer, and I want cheap accommodation, you're going to get. That's why it's unwelcoming. So you kind of got to begin to learn to live, in my opinion, a different way. You've got to get on their level of stuff. You've got to drop whatever that is, you know, because you're not in America, you know, and we're not in England, and we're not in Australia, you know. So you learn, and if you don't learn it, I think you learn it pretty hard. Or you can learn it pretty hard if you don't adapt. Yeah. So if you're kind of like a tight kind of American guy, or people that want it like you got it in America, then that's why you have a bad time. You can't live like that. You know, you have to live this life. Interestingly enough, though, if you look at all this everywhere in Cambodia, except for here, there's no TVs here. There is, but they're very hard to find. So you like your sports, okay? This is how him and I know each other, all right? We like sport. We're following Formula One, Melbourne. We're in a bar in Cambodia, in Siem Reap, Cambodia, and suddenly a couple of blokes like talking to each other, and that's how we've started a good friendship, and that's why we're traveling. We're having a good time together.
But you know, this sports bar that we're meeting at, and like all the other sports bars, are predominantly dominated by Australian sports. Would you agree?
Yeah.
Definitely on the weekends. Okay, so
Yeah.
it's from Thursday night, Friday night, Saturday night, Sunday. They have all the AFL games, all the NRL games. They have, like, if the timing's right, I suppose sometimes they do quite a lot of football, English football. They do a lot of rugby union for the Kiwis. Seem to get their rugby union games fairly common here, and it's not just Kiwis, of course, it's Australians and all the other countries. But most in the bar, though, you'll be able to tell on a Friday night, for instance, that yeah, it's an Australian crowd, unless it's like when the Sydney Roosters playing the Warriors, the New Zealand Warriors. So suddenly it's there'll be Kiwis in amongst the group. We can tell with the AFL when a game's being played in Adelaide, we've got all the Adelaiders that are cheering them on in their part of the bar. But I think it's the timing thing, isn't it? It's the time difference, isn't it? So
Yeah.
at that time of afternoon here, at 4 o'clock in the afternoon, it's 7 p.m. in Australia, for most of Australia, when the kickoffs are starting. So we get to watch them at a much earlier time. So it just makes it easier. But there's not a lot of other sports. I mean, apart from the Formula One that we watch, we sat there and watched the snooker tournament basically on the screen above us because we're sitting at the bar going, oh, look at that. And you're starting to, and they'll put on other sports for you if you ask. Well, that's all you do is if I don't see a lot of NFL. I don't see a lot of the American football. I don't see I haven't seen any basketball. Have not seen a basketball game.
No, not much. A little bit of boxing.
Yeah, boxing.
But
Yeah.
It's predominantly Aussie sports.
So
the Aussie rules and the rugby league.
Yeah. But as an American, that's what you're asking. As an American, if you went in there and said, "Can I please have? Is it possible for me to have the Chicago Bulls playing?" I don't know.
They would put it on.
They put it on for you. Yeah.
Definitely. I think any bar they would, if they've got it, they would put it on.
Yeah.
But just quickly, just going back to that question as well, I think a lot of people think maybe until you actually speak to them here, they kind of it's a little bit more in Vietnam, but you've got to remember what happened. If you go back 50, 60 years with the Vietnam War, when you come here and you look at the history of what happened from a Vietnamese point of view and what the Americans done to Cambodia is absolutely shocking. And so, maybe not so much the young people, but the older people probably just look at us. We're all gringos. We're all Americans until you tell them, "Oh, I'm an Aussie," or I'm an Englishman, and their kind of view changes. But there is that little dogma that goes with it as well, a little bit that what Americans done here. They've dropped 27,000 tons of bombs on Cambodia.
Assholes. So sorry, there's another question here, mate. Glad to see you doing live video again. Sorry, it's not for us. I'm so disappointed. And I said I wasn't going to do lives anymore. I do want to do them all the time. How's that? I found a night tonight. I'd rather. It's hard to plan being kind of drunk, and that's how I'd prefer to do these, if that's okay with everyone. I like having a bit of fun with you, because if I got to be serious, then I don't really want to do it, right? So we'll go back to where we were. There we go.
So yeah, I think that there is that bit.
Yeah, we got some. Oh, we're in the light again.
You know what I mean? If you look into what Americans wasn't even meant to be in Cambodia in the Vietnam War, and you work out, when you go to the history places, they dropped 27,000 tons of ordnance on Cambodia. They just bombed the fuck out of it. Yeah, the amount of bombs, and that's what the rats. When you go to some of these museums, the rat thing is a big thing because they use the rats to find the ordnance in the ground, the landmines, the bombs that haven't going off. So you've got that in Cambodia a little bit.
A famous one just passed away of old age.
Yeah, the famous one. That's what that big statue in Siem Reap is about, the rat. His name is Maduro or something. But I think that's what everyone thinks, especially in Vietnam as well. More so the older people. And I mean older people, older than me and Shuri, they've just got that look about them. And when you go to the museums and you read the history from the Vietnamese point of view and the Cambodian point of view on what the French did and then what the Americans did, you can understand. So there is a little bit of that here, I think, but you got to get past that, you know. You know, it wasn't us, we didn't do it. It was something that happened, but you know, people sometimes can't move through these kind of things, you know. But they, you know, you wouldn't be. Most people are very accommodating, even if you are. They don't particularly like you. They are accommodating, you know.
Oh, testing. No, the microphone's still working, guys. We just went silent for a bit. What were we talking about? I was saying something.
We were talking about the American guy,
American, yeah, okay, that's cool, man.
like,
Yeah,
are not wanted here.
yeah, no, you're
They are. They definitely
you're
are.
all right, brother. As long as you're all right. Come and say hello.
If you've got that, if you kind of got that tag in you, then it might be difficult because you're going to be looking through a particularly different lens. But you know, everyone's going to be the amount of American money that's here anyway. I mean, we were talking about Cambodia, and they got the American dollar here, so. You know, I guess that was one thing I was a little bit surprised. It's more in Vietnam than here. And we should be talking about Cambodia because we're here. But I know I was expecting to see a lot of American stuff there, but it's not. Most of the hotels, the infrastructure is Chinese, Japanese, and Korean. There's a massive influx of that. And even here, you know, it's not really American, but it's here. The money's here. You know, they aid these places.
Chinese, man.
Chinese are covering all of it, you know.
They love it, eh?
Yeah.
And if we're going to be honest with you, they don't annoy me. They don't do anything really wrong. They probably invade us a bit more here than.
Peking duck is here.
Yeah.
As we talked about the other time.
Pardon me. This beer really gives me bloody.
Yeah, it's not the best, is it? For your heartburn.
Yeah, I bet. Yeah. You don't want another one yet, do you?
You
don't want to try. Don't try and keep
up.
Have a look. Empty. Have a look at his. See? Not empty.
Half.
And the bar's right here. And my friends here, it's from Turkey. They own this place and another place down the bottom down there. We don't, well, I can't say we're mates or anything like that, but I know their names and they know me. And I got a cuddle downstairs when we arrived. Dave, you see the cuddle I got, Dave? The big fella?
I don't know.
When we arrived down the bottom there.
Oh, when we arrived, yes, yeah, when we first arrived. Yeah, that was
so,
the other day, yeah.
It's only because I've been here a few times, but all right. A lot of people that I know from my other YouTube stuff aren't here anymore. They're gone. Mara's gone, by the way, in case you guys remember Mara. Jeff, not Jeff. Phil, the guy that used to sit down and sell the tickets that didn't sell many tickets, he'd gone. Yeah, there's a bit going on down here. So, but it's all seems to be for the better. A lot more concrete's been laid, concrete roads. So that's been good. I'm getting a beer. Can I have another beer, please, sir? Just one. Yeah, he's slowing down. That's all right. Huh? We can talk about it now because we're miles away.
Who? Hey?
Who? If you are new here and you haven't been to this bar before, have a look. Have a look at that. Isn't that just like artwork? I love the monkey. The monkey's my favourite. But see that bike up there? I had one of those. Yamaha Fino. And it all kind of means something here, because they've got a cat here. The dog's a bulldog. And you can work out the rest for yourself. Another little shake for the ladies. Don't all attack me. I got to save some for Grazza.
Yeah, you promised me the splits tonight, so you know, don't wear him out.
So we could be grumpy old men in Cambodia. I see, you know Tim Newton. Everyone knows Tim Newton, the TNT. Him and his American mate. They do grumpy old men on Sundays. Yeah? They don't talk about grumpy shit, but it's quite a misleading. Hey, they don't sit there and bag everything, or they're not really good. They'll talk about some things that have happened to them in their part of Asia, which is, from memory, the mainland part of Phuket. So you know Phuket's an island. The mainland part joins onto Thailand by bridge. It's on there. They live on that part of the mainland part of Thailand. Hey, look, did a great show. I followed Tim for a long time. I haven't seen much of his stuff of late because I don't subscribe anymore. Because there's more news about Thailand, which really just doesn't affect me. I have no interest in it. Don't really care. Yeah, because I got no intention of going back there. And if I did start to think about it, whatever, then I'll just start watching again. I'll catch up with some latest news. I do like Benjamin Hart. He's an American attorney and managing director of Integrity Legal here in Thailand. Now you're having us. If you're smiling now, we can be friends. But he always has some good information about Thailand, banking and visas and all that sort of stuff. So, being a solicitor, I can probably trust him a bit more than the average person.
Yeah.
I've never really gone past the hour. I think I've done maybe an hour and something on a live stream.
You must be well past an hour.
Must be going to be, but it's okay.
I've been here like at least.
We don't have to. 2 hours, mate. How's that? Gone 2 hours. Never gone 2 hours before. It's a record.
Yeah. Someone's got to find 2 hours of time spare to watch all of it.
Well, they'd watch all of it. Yeah, who'd watch all of it? No, I wouldn't.
Or they watch it in bits.
And I can't be bothered going back and cutting anything out, all right? So you get what you get. Sorry. Says the reject, who doesn't even know how to hook up fucking YouTube to his phone and to the bloody Bluetooth. That's a gimbal I've got. I pay. It's not overly expensive, but I mean, it's a DJI product, right? It's, so they're pretty well known and pretty expensive kind of thing. But yeah, you stick your phone inside and you hook your phone up into an app, and it then just basically takes over all your filming and everything, and you can pull the trigger and hold it so it doesn't spin, and when you come to a stop, it doesn't do that. It does a slow stop. It does a slow stop.
You might have to move inside, sir.
All right. Forgot I wasn't in Australia. I can't just sit outside and oh, the rain's coming, in case you're wondering. You might not hear it on there. Oh, we're not going far. Look at this. Unreal, unless you're not a smoker. Hey guys, watching from Perth. Enjoy those beers. I am indeed the pizza man. And Nunga, what's the price of accommodation? Nah, it hasn't gone up at all, mate. In fact, it's probably going to go down. If anything, you get things are cheaper here. Accommodation wise, not dearer, is it? Nothing changed.
It's whatever you want.
It's just the fuel crisis is what he's asking about.
Yeah. It's whatever you want. You know, you want something quite nice. I reckon something around between $15 and $25 a night, you're going to be all right.
And
That's US dollar.
I can talk. Should I? Should I? I can show you. So yeah. So okay, behind the mar here, they got a little selection of herbs that you might like to smoke. I don't want to say anything too much on here because they will cut me off. But I think I'll get away with a fair bit. I mentioned the war before, and I think I got away with it. Bill was fat and broke in Vietnam. He can be a little crazy. No, haven't seen that many. I'll have a look. Thank you. Thank you for the entertaining question. I was looking at how I might be perceived. Tom, if you're an alright bloke, come and have a beer with me. You know if you're a dickhead. Everybody knows if they're a dickhead. Don't be a dickhead. I don't need dickheads with my fucking in my space. And you all know what a dickhead is. So please. And I've got no intentions of turning it off just yet. How's that? So if you just join, whole 11 people. More people have liked it. 14 people have liked it than are actually watching right now. 14 people liked it. Thank you. I'll mention it again, but just in case you just joined. Thank you for the even yet. Mate, you will be perceived very well. Lots of Americans here anyway. Don't know if you want to talk to them all, but how stupid does this look? I've seen people do it, don't worry. I mean, that is a very serious question, though, coming at a fat Aussie retired bloke and a really ugly Englishman. Man. You're serious? I don't know if I can do that. Anyway.
What was the question?
Yeah, well, the still be perceived as a nuisance or not well liked, an American going to Cambodia, you know. And it will depend on where you go as well, man.
Man, there's many Brits that are nuisances here,
Yeah,
and Aussies.
They're the
trust
biggest,
me.
They're the biggest. Yeah,
There's a lot of there. There's a lot of Aussies that are, of our own kind as well. But yeah, you know, but you can't come. It's like anything what you want to do. If you're coming for the first time or the 50th time, you can't come with that concept that people don't like us. We're not welcome. You are, but that's your own mindset. You've got to change that. That's a negative. That's a negative projection that you put out at people, and you're going to get that come back at you, and you'll be going, "Oh, told you so," because that's what the mind can do. That's how we play games with ourselves to prove something to somebody. But if you come with a real positive thing, you've got to remember you're coming to countries that have gone through horrendous war and a horrendous genocide not very long ago. You know, one finished 46 years ago and the other one's only 51 years. So you've got to remember, you know, some things are not healed quite yet. More so in Cambodia. Vietnam are getting there, but more so in Cambodia, you can see it. The infrastructure, it isn't there. So you've got to come with a positive mindset, you know. Because if you come in with anything else, you're going to see that, you know. And all my experiences that I've had over 30 years, I've never had anything bad kind of happen or felt unwelcome.
But we've walked away from situations where we would have. You walked away from a bar the other day. He drank there a lot. Just suddenly didn't feel comfortable. The guy that was there was like, just leave, man. This is the easiest thing to do. There's so many bars to go to. You don't have to stay at that one. You don't have to stay at the same place. You know, we actually happened upon at one of the sports bars that we go to, and we've stopped going there, kind of thing, really. But there was a punch up amongst a Barang, one of us, right, against a Cambodian, and the woman ended up fucking trying to break a bottle over this Barang's head, like cut him, bleeding, and everything like that. Like seriously, it was really bad. That's the only drama I've ever seen since I've been over here for nearly a year. And that was just sort of like uncomfortable. Okay. Everyone got their phones out. They seem to do that now. So everyone's got some evidence of what's going on. I just wanted to walk away. I just wanted to pay my bill and get the fuck out of there. Because, and like the Bahrain was being a dickhead. He honestly was. But the Cambodian woman should not have smacked him over the head with the bottle. We both agreed on that one. Punishment doesn't fit the crime. You know?
Yeah. You can't do that.
But naturally, we can know the news to tell you about that. We don't know what happened. We don't know the people. We don't know anything about it, right? So, no point in delivering news like that. It makes the place look bad. But if you want to know, there you go. It's the one and only time I felt uncomfortable. I don't really want to be here. I'm normally bigger than most people, when it comes to the Cambodians and stuff here. And so I'm not scared of them at all. I'm not scared of them. It's more the foreigner themselves that cause too much trouble sometimes, right? Because this doesn't help a lot. A lot of guys don't know how to handle it. They don't know how to still have a good time and laugh and just be nice. Just have a good time. They don't know how to do it. They got to just take it that bit too far.
You can't be a foreigner in a foreign country. You've got to become on their level
As close as you can.
I think we're kind of quite open people, but we
just did chamois, cheers with the police department's day off crew down at one of the restaurants there. They were having a birthday, looked like a birthday party or something for one of their comrades, and one of them come over and wanted to do the chamois with us and cheers. That's when you know I think you're
not a threat or a harm or anything.
They're happy with that. They're happy to see two guys having a few beers, and they want to come in there and that's the guys you end up drinking with later on. Somehow I bumped into in Kampot. I bumped into the tuk-tuk drivers that I tuk in there, got drinking and carrying on, and had a good time with them as well. So.
It's a tough one. We all have to have boundaries.
Yeah. The French are pain in the ass anywhere you go, so we can't talk about them. Oh, we just did. But there's heaps of them in Siam, right? But usually visitors. Usually just visitors. They're not usually living there. The people that are living there are the Aussies, the Englishmen, the Americans, Canadians. Where else can we go? The Dutch, yes. The German, Russian, not so. They're not so. Turkish now.
There's a whole Irish.
The Irish,
the whole mixture of people.
Mixture. We're probably 10 different countries, that are well accommodated for. Yeah. Like I said, you go to any of these pubs, they might have the British football on, or they might have, depending on the day, obviously, the Australian football on. So, they're following us, basically, in those places that we like to go to. You're still being bitten, mate.
I've got something's had another little munch.
Oh, yeah. I've certainly got the marsh flies over here. The big bastards that just to sort of land on the back of your leg and then decide to bite you for no reason. There's a few of them here. But if you can't hear, the rain has come back. It's raining. It's not pissing down. It's just raining.
It's been egging to come for a while, isn't it? Nice.
Might stay. It might stay for the rest of the night. That'll be all right.
And it's not as hot, but it's still hot.
Yeah. Hang on, I'm coming. That's who's being nasty? Who's this smurfing? I don't know who you are, brother. You are pathetic and complain about everything. Oh, that's all right. Fair enough, mate. That is your there we go. I don't need to read any nasty comments. Let me know. What's you fucking idiot? Jesus Christ, people are morons.
Who's complaining?
Oh no, some dickhead.
Someone's saying that we're complaining.
No, he's just having a go at me. That was all.
Oh, okay.
I ruined Camp Pot or something apparently. Or whatever.
Yeah, it's all on his own.
Yeah, because
his army.
Yeah, me and my army. Yeah, because of you, I was able to take a 2-month trip to Vietnam and still get paid. Oh, good. I just got back to Australia and I'm now planning to permanently move to Vietnam. Thank you for your making that video. Benny Segal, you're more than welcome, brother. That's the sort of nice message there. Not the last dickhead that I just fucking deleted. Yeah. Benny said hi. Okay, I'll leave that. That's for you guys to talk about. But yeah, that's really easy, by the way. Hey, if I don't like something you're saying, whatever, I can just push and hide. You'll never see the channel again. That's good.
One more pizza, thank you.
There you go, guys. What's the time?
Nearly half 7.
Nearly 7:30. Have another beer? Or what?
I'm getting one more, yeah.
Oh, okay.
You want one?
I better have one too.
Can you make that 2, please, sir? Yeah, thank you, sir.
Tommy's. Yeah, so I don't have to warn everyone or anything like that. That's just what happens. I learned how to do it, and I'm really glad I did. I have to read this shit then. I didn't. Thank you. I didn't ask you to watch. Never. I just put that out there. Like blaming Channel 9, putting the cricket on. Oh my god, so stupid, really.
Okay, sir, thank you so much.
How many beers have us guys had? Benny, I am an alcoholic, not an accountant. Okay, that's for starters. I couldn't tell you, mate, honestly. 12? Would 12 sound right?
Sorry?
How many beers have we had today? If I said 12, are we close? Wouldn't be much
I haven't
more
had
than
that many. I know we had 4, 5. Maybe that's my 3rd or 4th, 7, 8. Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know what you've done.
I was 3 ahead of you there, so yeah, I know. We'll call it 10. Why? Are you a cop? Are you going to tell someone? Not only are you welcome to join my little stupid show every time, I think we only got 7 people. It's like I said, if it gets down to 5, I'll turn off.
Yes.
So if 2 of you more of you go, I'm going to turn it off. Okay.
Mate, you've done a
likes.
Marathon.
We've done a marathon. I probably took this for half an hour before he turned up there. But yeah. No, still got 7 people. No one else has done anything. Hey, how many beers have you guys had? All right. Smurf Fingers or something was that dude's name, in case anyone's interested. Who just got banned from the channel. Go away, dude.
Yeah. But at the end of the day, as we've said many times, it's all very well listening to what people say. The only experience, you're only really going to know how it is for you, because we all like something a little bit different, is you have to come and do it.
My microphone's gone dead. That's kind of the ending.
That's the ending.
Well, this will go dead soon as well. You know. Oh, maybe half an hour longer. Yeah. We're going to pull it up. We're going to turn it off. Thanks for watching.
Cheers, guys.
Catch you on the flip side. See you when the mud dries. Something like 10 for over and out rubber dildo. There you go. Now I'm going to charge all this up.